So very good day to everybody once again. This is using Python in multimedia and gaming machines, and in this class we discuss about some image editing tools, sound editing tools, and of course digital movie tools. So this is especially for you my dear students and young researchers, and you can reach me at dr.christoananth@gmail.com. So before beginning the session, once again let me thank God for giving me this opportunity to deliver this useful session to share my knowledge among my fellow national, international participants, students, and young researchers. Right. So in this class, we'll have a short introduction towards image editing tools. So we'll discuss some of the most useful tools, okay, so that you can use it, okay, like Funky, Canva, Photor, Lunapic, okay, IMG2Go, okay, and you have like sound editors, like you can use headphones, audio editing software even, okay, and of course the database search software. So I've already given the independent work for you in the MS. Please complete them, okay. I've given the deadline as well, okay, in the Telegram, so please complete them as soon as possible, and at regular intervals I'll be giving you some short videos to discuss the knowledge in our topics, right. As you can understand, okay, like man is a visual structure. It's not like a dumb human being, okay. Everything needs to be visualized, okay. So picture, if you can see, or maybe an image, it speaks like thousands of words, okay, right. So like even like phrases also, maybe as we go on, okay, so that has been digitalized, so that is what you can see in the form of memes, okay. In the case of video, like GIF, or maybe like image even, where you try to forward it, okay, in the social media. So it's all about images, images, images. Maybe if you take in the case of memes, or maybe infographics, or maybe product images, it's all about trying to promoting a particular phrase, or maybe a text, or maybe some idea, okay. So almost all social media marketers use plenty of visual content, okay, to engage with the audience, or maybe the quality photo editing tools also. For example, I am sitting like this, okay, maybe they change the background, or maybe they keep some different images, so that's how you can do, okay. So for this one we can have like 6 best photo editors online, okay. So graphics has to be creative, like out of the box, so that is how you are going to make the audience much more visually connected even, and that's how you try to share your content, okay. So a unique photo post is going to reinforce, you're going to transmit, and of course emphasize your message as well. And for this one you can use pixel art, okay. So you would have known about this one. So we'll have like pixel art pro, pixel art editor, pixel art x, pixel art express, okay. So that's how you'll go with a photo editor, okay. Maybe for beginners like us, like it might be like a tough one, okay, but still as you come use on and on, okay, just like Photoshop, so that it will be much more easier as well, okay. So pixel art, you'll have like the most advanced photo editing tool, okay, like the Photoshop features, okay, highly customizable interface, okay, portable, even mobile even, like we'll have like detailed filters, layers, and of course you can adjust even, okay, and you can open photos from the desktop, or maybe URLs as well, okay. So but the cons, like minus, is that pixel art requires flash to run, okay, and of course ads can be distracting as well, okay. So the features with the case of platforms, like pixel art is available online, it is available in Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS as well, and the better advantage is that it is freely available, so that's the advantage. Then you'll go with Funky, okay, so that's robust and much more easier photo editor even. You can make college out of the images, and of course you can use it as a graphic designer, especially for the web and social media platforms. So Funky is a very good tool, okay. So it's actually a one-stop solution, especially for several customizable templates. That's how you can use an extensive tool library, and you'll have like stunning design elements where you can choose from, okay. So Funky is a mobile photo editor, especially for iOS, Android, and web as well. So about the pros, about the advantages, it has like drag and drop feature, that's much more easier to use. So no registration or maybe account is actually required. So you can upload several photos simultaneously, and you can use full screen mode, especially while editing a photo, okay. So you can create, you can edit, and of course you can share your collage even, okay. And For the case of downloading photos directly from the stream, that's much more useful. Okay, but about the cons or maybe disadvantages, it has like frequent ads, and every time it shows like you have to upgrade for a paid version. Okay, for example, if you are using like certain features. Okay, and yeah, the disadvantage is that the access to the additional content on the mobile app requires purchasing for money, so that's a disadvantage. With the case of platforms, it's available online in the Windows platform, Mac OS, Android, and iOS. The advantage is that it is freely available. Okay. Then you have Canva. Like even I use Canva. Okay, so it's a popular and free photo editing tool where you can create beautiful and unique photos. Okay, that's how you try to visualize the content even. Okay, even if you are not technically sound enough. Okay, Canva is a very easy to use software. Like it's canva.com. Okay, so you can use much more features. Okay, so you can add interesting animation videos. Okay, from the options, amazing fonts, graphical elements, of course filters that actually makes your content. Okay, and that's how you try to visualize your picture or maybe infographics. Okay, the cons or maybe you have also, but pros are much more greater. Okay, so here the free version. Okay, you can try several filters, you can try several fonts, videos, animations as well. Okay, and all social media platform post formats are actually available. You can actually upload and maybe download multiple photos simultaneously enough. You can choose to share in Instagram, Reddit, social media platforms as well. And that's access to the compelling icons like shapes. You have stickers. Okay, and you have a drag and drop editor. That's more advantageous. Okay, but the cons, you cannot create something creative from the scratch, so that's a disadvantage. Okay, so there are some limited features, limited filters even to enhance the photos, and you cannot use full screen mode, especially to edit the photos. Okay, it is just view only. Okay. Platforms, it's available online. Okay, you can use it in Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS. Okay, and it is freely available. Then you have Photor. Okay, so that's excellent image editing tool. That's you have like greater image enhancing capability. Especially you have filters that makes your project much more extraordinary. Okay, so you can use it for simple image editing, collage making, design creating platform as well. Okay, and photographers like amateur photographers, if they have like camera. Okay, so that they will be using Photo. Okay, so it's packed with one-click filters that helps to improvise your pictures, especially based on the conditions which is being taken and what idea they are actually framing into. For example, like artificial lighting, some filters. Okay, like sunset, portrait, landscape, theater effect, everything is there in the photo. Okay, so another image, popular advantage is that it is going to support like different image file format, and it is going to process raw file processing, so that's an advantage. Okay, you feed any image, that is also going to process, and it is going some theater effect, cinema effect, vivid effect, and so on. So pros, it has the ability to duplicate and of course save your design as an ad set. Okay, you can save the image in several file types like BMP, IMG, like whatever, PNG, JPG, JPEG, and so on. It's a simple and of course user-friendly interface. It has like stunning library of filters even that has several effects, especially for editing the photos and faces in. About the cons, it's not very much useful for the drawing or maybe designing. No brushes even, because so that's a disadvantage. Okay, with the platform, it's available in the Windows, Mac, and web app. Advantage is that it is freely available. Okay. Then you have Lunapic. Okay, so that's another popular free image editing tool. Okay, so you have like several myriad tools that's needed for editing any photo, and of course you can go for any precise, concise effect that you have a vision for. So the best part, you need not have to register, you need not have to sign up. Okay, just visit the website and start using. Okay, so even like new amateurs also with no experience in photo editing can easily create amazing photos and images even. Okay, so you can crop, you can resize, you can make the object transparent, light enough. Okay, add some text, frames, filters, effects, art, draw, adjust, animate, even you can do plenty more features within the photo. Okay, so hundreds of brilliant animation effects are brought into Lunapic. Okay, so it has a detailed undo history also. Okay, so that you can do for, and of course you can have a help tutorial, frequently asked question section, and so on. Okay. And of course you can edit your picture, and of course you can directly post it in the social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, whatsoever. Okay, and you can sketch and you can design as well. Okay, so that's the advantage. Okay, but cons, no real-time preview for photo adjustment tools. Okay, so that's a disadvantage. And platforms, it's online available, free version is also available. Okay. Then finally IMG to go. Okay, so that's, you can edit and enhance the images as well, and of course it's highly versatile. You can convert it into several image formats, like even you can convert it as a GIF format, graphic interchange format. Okay, small portion of the video GIF. Okay, you can add text and overlays as well. Okay, about the pros, like you will have like cloud storage. Okay, so that's the advantage it has. So import export option it has. Okay, so you will have like access to several effects, several filters, text tools. You can enhance it, you can transform it. Okay, so these are the advantages. Okay. But the cons, you will have like no built-in templates are available and no social media integration. You have to download it and you have to post it in social media. So that's it. So it's online available and freely available as well. Next we go into sound editors. Okay, so whenever you say editing the sound, so you have to listen it, you have to edit it, you have to record it. Okay, you have to organize it, so you have to mix it. So this is what you will go for. Okay, so whether you are delivering some delivery, okay, like Foley work, sound design, or maybe bad on camera audio as well. So this is what a modern sound editor is going to do. Okay, so it's you are going to practice it, only then you will understand much more features. Okay, then you'll have like, for this one you'll have like portable recorder. Okay, so even in the mobile, even you will have like recorder, you will, even in the WhatsApp you keep like this and you speak. Okay, so that has a portable recorder. Okay, so how is it recorded, where was it recorded, why was it recorded, does it actually sound good? Okay, so that you will be asking. Okay, so using a sound editor, maybe you may be given some sounds that do not work. Okay, so that you have to might not have access. Okay, so that is how you're going to practice it. Okay, so for example, if you take in the case of iPhone or maybe Galaxy, will be having a very decent recorder. Okay, but if you have to be more professional, then you have to go for a digital portable recorder. Okay, so you don't have to spend much more money for the digital recorder. Okay, so it just has to be good at capturing whatever you have. For example, you have like box type recorder, even in the collar also you have some mic. Okay, so that to be able to record whatever you have for. Okay, so Zoom also makes great small recorders that can capture 24-bit 96 kilohertz quality audio as well. Okay, so if you have a recorder and you know what you need, then you can quickly record the sounds. You can load them into your platform, whatever you use, and you try to begin editing them to actually picturize yourself. Okay, then you have headphones. Okay, to edit the sound, you need to hear the sound first of all. Okay, so that should be there. Okay, so we need headphones especially for recording as well. We need headphones for recording, editing, and of course listening to the playback. Okay, so headphones is going to have a good quality control that is not available with some speakers as well. Okay, so you have to get that attention while editing. Okay, so closed back headphones are also preferred with acoustic isolation that has a very good advantage of the frequency response that you are processing with. Okay, so for this one you'll have like Sennheiser HT280 Pros. So that's how you're going to have a very good frequency response at a very good affordable price, very cheap enough. Okay, so you can hear all the details, and of course you can edit the stuff at much ease even. So once sounds are recorded, you'll need to modify them, like raising the pitch or maybe lowering them, bass, all these things you are going to do for. Okay, so if you are getting into sound editing, but if you don't have pull yoke. Okay, so the first thing you'll go is to go for Avid Pro. So that's a very easily available audio editing software, Avid Pro tools first. Okay, so you don't get all the features of a full version, but definitely the the initial version itself is very much useful, where you can explore with the setup, workflow, and of course the shortcuts even. Okay, so this is the Avid Pro tools first. So then you'll have like database search software. So finally you are going to organize. So organization is very, very important. Okay, so if you want to be a sound editor, so you have to have a very good sound library. Okay, so that library should have a variety of sounds. You can quickly note enough, accurate enough. For example, you are giving some funny sounds, toing, some sounds you are giving. Okay, so that should be able, to attract the audience, okay, wherever you are going into. Okay, for this case you'll have like bass head, sound miner, soundly, audio finder. So these are some of the useful, popular, amazing programs that is going to have a catalog of both the audio files and of course the sound that you're looking for. Okay, so for this one you'll have like database search software. So that's a asset management software. Here you are going to analyze the file names and metadata, and you are going to provide the waveforms. Okay, so here you'll have like preview effects and of course plugins as well. So that's how you try to do the same thing, and of course you're going to work with the interfaces as well. Finally, storage. So you save everything, you process everything, maybe files get lost, hard drives crash. So this thing also happens. Okay, so you have to have a backup. Okay, so you can have a backup, multiple locations, only then you can save it. Okay, so sound files can add up quickly, and maybe it can take larger space in your computer wherever you are going. For example, if you have like sounds, audio, powerful graphics, then definitely it will take much more space. Okay, for example, TV content, digital content, definitely it is going to take much more space. So for this one, lazy, okay, it's uh, a management tool that we will use, okay, for a great and cheap 1 terabyte hard drive, so that you'll give plenty of space, especially for your own sound library, and of course collecting sounds, especially for the professional catalog. So lazy is a very good management tool as well. So this is the independent work for you: user interface management, game event management. So go through them, try to have a very good knowledge. Okay, like have an introduction, have some description, have some pictures where you get access to the modern tools. Okay, have some snapshots. Okay, some code, even if you have into. Okay, and finally conclude it, submit them in your HMS before the deadline.